Welcome to Dantics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. My name is Dan, and in this episode, I'm going to be testing your office trivia knowledge. Don't worry, it'll be multiple choice for all you guessers out there. And hey, if you like trivia, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. So grab your world's best boss mug and let's test your trivia knowledge. Question number 1. What substance does Jim put office supplies owned by Dwight into? Is it A, pudding, B, Jell-O, C, beer, or D, melted cheese? The answer is B, Jell-O. Dwight was so upset that he wanted Jim reprimanded, but Michael just wanted Dwight to eat the stapler out of the Jell-O instead. Question number 2. What does Dwight's family farm produce? Is it A, onions, B, corn, C, garlic, or D, beets? The answer is D, beets. Shrew Farms has got to be the weirdest thing about this show. The farm is also an Airbnb offering odd packages like the Excalibur wedding, a goat package. They even have animal-shaped butter sculptures. Question number 3. Which role did Rainn Wilson, who plays Dwight Schrute, originally audition for? Is it A, Michael, B, Jim, C, Kevin, or D, Stanley? The answer is A, Michael. Can you imagine if the roles were reversed in the show? Everybody was perfect for the role, but it would be funny to see Steve Carell as the assistant to the regional manager. Question number 4. What does Michael Scott burn his foot on? Is it A, a curling iron, B, an exhaust pipe, C, a George Foreman grill, or D, a barbecue? The answer is C, a George Foreman grill. Michael accidentally burns his foot while grilling bacon on his George Foreman grill, which he keeps next to his bed. After he makes a distress call to the office, Dwight comes to rescue him, but crashes his car instead. Question number 5. Who calls Jim by the nickname Big Tuna? Is it A, Michael, B, Dwight, C, Andy, or D, Ryan? The answer is C, Andy. When Andy meets Jim, he immediately gives Jim the nickname Big Tuna, which came about simply enough when he saw Jim eating a tuna sandwich. Question number 6. Who took over Pam's job as a receptionist after she went to art school in season 5? Is it A, Kelly, B, Ryan, C, Aaron, or D, Andy? The answer is B, Ryan. After Ryan finally gets his act together, Michael hires Ryan through a temp agency as a fill-in receptionist. Question number 7. In the episode Fun Run, what was the 5K race promoting? Is it A, paper cuts, B, rabies awareness, C, diversity awareness, or D, exercising? The answer is B, rabies awareness. Michael is still feeling guilty about running over Meredith, so he decides to lead a charity 5K fun run entitled, are you ready for this? Michael Scott's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro-Am Fun Race for the Cure, an attempt to bring awareness to the dangers of rabies. Question number 8. Which actor shares his entire name with his character? Is it A, Angela Martin, B, Creed Bratton, C, Oscar Martinez, or D, Clark Green? The answer is B, Creed Bratton. One of my favorites and the darkest character on the show, he was known for being a kleptomaniac and could never remember any of his co-workers' names. Question number 9. Who served on the jury for the Scranton Strangler case? Is it A, Dwight, B, Oscar, C, Kevin, or D, Toby? The answer is D, Toby. Although it seems a bit unlikely, many fans theorize that Toby was the real Scranton Strangler. Question number 10. Which network produced the US version of The Office? Is it A, ABC, B, CBS, C, NBC, or D, Fox? The answer is C, NBC. In 2005, NBC adapted Ricky Gervais's British version of the series for US audiences. It exceeded expectations and ran for 9 seasons. It's still being binge-watched today. Question number 11. Which of Angela's cats does Dwight freeze? Is it A, Sprinkles, B, Bandit, C, Phillip, or D, Princess Lady? The answer is A, Sprinkles. Angela claims that Sprinkles had been very sick for a long time and asked Dwight to look after the cat. We all know what happens next. To make up for it, Dwight gets Angela a new cat named Garbage. Question number 12. Which office employee did Michael hit with his car? Is it A, Aaron, B, Holly, C, Karen, or D, Meredith? This one should be easy for you if you were paying attention to question 7. The answer is D, Meredith. In the episode, Michael Scott believes that the office is cursed after he accidentally hits Meredith with his car. After being taken to the hospital, Meredith is found to have rabies. Question number 13. Whose mother does Michael Scott date? Is it A, Jim, B, Pam, C, Dwight, or D, Andy? The answer is B, Pam. Jim and Pam go on a double date with Michael and Pam's mother Helene on Helene's birthday, which takes a dark turn when Michael discovers just how old Helene is turning and quickly breaks up with her. Question number 14. In the season 2 episode Christmas Party, what Secret Santa gift does Jim get Pam? Is it A, an iPod, B, an oven mitt, C, a keychain, or D, a teapot? The answer is D, a teapot. Jim picked Pam as a recipient of a Secret Santa gift exchange, so he got her a teal teapot. The real gift, however, was hidden inside the teapot and contained a number of bonus presents. Question number 15. Which one of Michael's girlfriends in The Office was played by Steve Carell's real-life wife? Is it A, Carol, B, Jan, C, Holly, or D, Donna? The answer is A, Carol. Married in 1995, Steve and Nancy first met in the famous Chicago improv theater group, Second City. Question number 16. In almost every meeting, Stanley is seen doing what? Is it A, sleeping, B, eating, C, a crossword puzzle, or D, online shopping? The answer is C, a crossword puzzle. Stanley has been working at the office for over 26 years, has little time for Michael's antics, and his favorite day is Pretzel Day. Question number 17. Who is the human resource representative at Dunder Mifflin? Is it A, Ryan, B, Creed, C, Oscar, or D, Toby? The answer is D, Toby. Toby does not participate in Michael's activities. This was so that the actor Paul Lieberstein could help continue to write for the show. He did an amazing job on playing the character you love to hate. Question number 18. Who was sent to anger management after punching a hole in the wall of The Office? Is it A, Toby, B, Andy, C, Dwight, or D, Michael? The answer is B, Andy. Although the actor Ed Helms received praise for his performance, the character received a mixed reception. Andy was named one of the most annoying TV characters of all times, and I couldn't agree more. Question number 19. Where does Jim propose to Pam? Is it A, a gas station, B, in the office, C, on the beach, or D, at the Christmas party? The answer is A, a gas station. Jim sneaks to meet Pam for lunch at an interstate rest stop between Scranton and New York. He proposes to her outside in the pouring rain, and she accepts ecstatically. Question number 20. Who started the fire? Is it A, Kevin, B, Ryan, C, Stanley, or D, Toby? answer is B, Ryan. Ryan Started the Fire was a song created by Dwight after news broke that Ryan has started the office fire by putting pita in the toaster oven. Ryan started the fire. Now it'll be in your head for the rest of the day. You're welcome. That'll do it for this episode of Dantix. How'd you do? Let me know in the comments below how many you got right. And hey, if you like trivia, we do a live trivia show every week where you call in, battle other contestants to win your name in the Hall of Champions. It's a lot of fun, and you'll never know what we're gonna do next. So hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you never miss any future episodes. I'm Dan, and we'll see you next time right here on Dantix. You've made it to the end of the video! Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more trivia videos, just click the link above. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for the support.